Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. Super excited to have my friend David Dorman is here.
Hello,
He's
hello, hello.
Century 21. We're going to talk about real estate a little bit. We're going to get his history, but we're really here to talk about Acoustic Sunset, which is an event coming up on October 19th. Welcome, David. How are you today?
I am well. I am in a work mode today, out in the field, hence the t-shirt. I didn't even realize I forgot I was going to be on this today. I didn't even think about what I was going to wear, but
It's
I think it's
perfect.
fitting for today. Thank you for having me on the show. I
Super
it
excited.
was it's been I haven't been on your show yet, so I'm
I
excited to
know.
be here.
It's an honor to have you on.
No,
I love that we're talking about something incredibly fun. I love the title of this event, Acoustic
Mhm.
Sunset. And I know you're a music person. You're certainly a foodie. We've talked about that.
Yes.
So I'm excited to hear more about it. But before we get into the event, tell my audience a little bit about you, kind of your 411 point A to point B journey.
All right. Well, my name is David Dorman. I'm the broker and owner of Century 21 Professional Group. Wasn't always my situation. I started out at a little boutique place down in Windermere, but quickly discovered that I didn't really have the brand recognition that I needed. So I went to Century 21, cowered down in a little tiny little office in the back corner, worked my way up to becoming an owner in 2012 and the full owner in 2020. We closed March 31st, 2020, and then closed the
Wow.
doors for 2 months because of COVID
Wow.
and reopened. And we're back running strong now. I have an office of about 65 agents. I run the office here with my sales manager and other owner, Dana Bumford, and my husband, Scott Penyak, who you met the other day.
I did. It was so good to finally meet him.
Yes, I know he's an enigma. Not many people get to meet him that often. He doesn't go out as much as I do. I'm the social butterfly, but
You're the butterfly, but he is
yeah,
lovely, wonderful, handsome,
yeah,
good guy, good
yes,
guy.
yes.
All right, so
So
let's talk about C21 just a little bit. Why real estate? I think a lot of people like to know.
for me,
Yeah, how did you get in? Because that's you
it's
didn't
an interesting
always do it.
story. It's actually an interesting story because nobody grows up saying, "Hey, I want to be a real estate agent." If they are, they have a warped sense of humor. Um, no, I was working. I had worked for Disney for several years, and they did a whole management restructure, and I got booted out basically of the management structure down there at the studios. And I'm like, this is not working out for me. I'm working all these hours. I'm not making a lot of money, and I'm not real happy. So I had an opportunity to work as a singing waiter. I don't know how long you've been here, but there used to be a place called Mercado, which is where the Orlando Eye is now. And there was a little Italian restaurant, high-end Italian restaurant called Mercado, called Bergamo's, and I was a singing waiter for 3 years. Um, and that was a great experience. But again, the life of a waiter, you start at 5 o'clock and you work until midnight or 1. You go out, have a few drinks, grab something to eat. You're in bed by 2 or 3. You're up by 9 or 10. You grab lunch and you're back at work, and it's a vicious cycle. And I didn't like it. So one day I'm working out at what used to be back, and this is how old I am, back when there was a Bally on Kirkman. And I'm attempting to work out, and the people guy next to me is talking about timeshare, and I said, well, I could do that and still work the restaurant business. So I went and got my license. Quickly realized I did not want to do timeshare. It wasn't quite a good fit for me. Just the whole. I've never been the kind that's been aggressive when it comes to. I no offense to anyone who sells timeshares, but I just feel like it takes advantage of people, and I'm not that kind of person. I like to be. I'm a very sincere and honest person when it comes to dealing with people, and it wasn't a good fit for me. So got my real estate license, and the rest is history. I'm here now. I started that in 1999, and it's now 22. So I guess 23 years.
1999.
Yeah, I was only 10,
I was
and
going to say you were a baby.
yeah,
99, that's
I,
23 years ago.
hey, I'm 54 years old. I have no problem anyone knowing that.
I love it.
So yeah, and it's just been one of those things that I never thought I'd want to be a broker, but the opportunity presented itself. I actually went in for a restructuring of my commission, and the owner at the time says, "Well, we're kind of looking for someone to take over the business at some point," and it just kind of fell into place. And I love that I get to do both jobs now. I mean, I'm not ready to quit selling real estate because I enjoy it, and I'm pretty good at it, and I
You're
still I
excellent
love
at it.
Well, I love that my agents still have access, that my door, except for now, is usually open and ready for them to come in. And I still train the agents. We mentor the agents. I have a great team of people here. So, I may not be the right person for everybody. So I've got Dana and I've got Scott that can also train and help out. And it's just a really good fit here. And I love the environment, and we're in a great location. Like if I tell people, if I cross the street, I'm in Windermere. If I go to the right, I'm in Winter Garden. If I go to the left, I'm in Gotha, and we're technically located in Ocoee. So we have the really good four corners here. The price
You
point's
got it
great, and
all.
people are great, and the schools are amazing. So it's a great location, and we have a lot of fun here. So
Your agents definitely have a lot of fun, you can tell. And we're going to talk
yeah.
about one of the events that you have coming up, which is
Yes.
Acoustic Sunset. But I want one last question. I won't put you on the spot to sing, but did you ever consider going from the singing waiter to the singing realtor?
I have a problem with that. Um, there's a branding company called Hobbs Herder, and when they did my intake, I was very specific that I think the consumer would look at that and think it's either cheesy or think that you're more focused on your music than your job, and that's been a problem. So I didn't want to go down that path. The two things I don't get. I never went down the entertainment singing realtor thing, and I never went down the path of marketing with using the name Dorman and opening a door in real estate. Never went with the two of those.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's been a couple marketing people have thought they had this brilliant idea, and I don't believe in
Wasn't you?
cheesy advertising. I believe in sincerity and being true to yourself, and that's how I've always run my business. So and quite frankly, I'm sure I'm not right for some of the folks listening to this call right now because they may have dealt with me in the past. But I'm just passionate about what I do. I'm very direct and honest. So
Always. That's
it
how I
doesn't
know
always
you.
land. It doesn't land true on everybody's ears or nicely on everybody's ears sometimes. But that's okay. There are plenty of other real estate agents out there for them, and that's
It's
what I
all
love about
about the
this
fit.
business.
It's
Well,
all
that's
about the
that's what's great about this business is there's plenty of business for everybody. There are plenty of agents out there, and you find the one that what works for you. That might not be me. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It's the same with everything. You're never going to please everybody 100% of the time. It's just not realistic. So
Sometimes I'm amazed that people don't like me.
I'm
Kidding,
one that
kidding.
I'm one that likes you.
I
So we can
appreciate.
continue on with the conversation.
All right, let's talk about Acoustic Sunset. Tell me the
Let's
impetus
do that.
behind that, and let's give them all the details.
So this happened. So back in 2012, when I was offered the opportunity to become one of the owners, I was thinking, how can I reach out to the community and let them know, one, that there's a real estate office here, and two, how can I give back to the community? And at the time, our philanthropy was Easter Seals, which I don't know if you're familiar with them or not. They do a lot of great work for families and family members with disabilities and helping them out. So that was our philanthropy, and that is the corporate philanthropy of Century 21. And we'd always done something here. So thinking, what can we do? I really would at this point like to incorporate some kind of music because that's what I love. So what I came up with is this concept of having a little bit of a parking lot event so that we could line up some food trucks, maybe have a few, have an entertainer out there and do a silent auction and have people come to that. So the first time I had a solo performer, my friend Meredith, did the show and I sang a couple songs with her and we had about, 50, 60 people, but we made $7,000 or $8,000. Not too bad. So then once we figured out we could do this, I got the other people on board. And since that time, every time after that, and it's I think the first concert actually ended up happening in 2014. So I was just looking at my pictures the other day and found the photos. Since that time, we've raised consistently about $25,000 each time
Wow.
for the charity. Now, I'm excited this year. We're in a transition. We haven't given up on Easter Seals. We're just doing a different event for them in April and March. We want to switch that to a golf classic, which we're doing for them. So I needed a different charity, and I really wanted to get hyper local with it because I needed to get the support of the community. And Easter Seals, unfortunately, not everybody knows what Easter Seals is. If I asked you, I'm not sure you would even know it necessarily. So, but you've probably heard, anyone can get behind a a business like or a charity like Matthew's Hope. Matthew's Hope is based out of Winter Garden. Scott Ballou had created it as a need for the incredible amount of homelessness in the Winter Garden area, and they have taken that venue that they started out small, and they have this huge building now, and they just have a food bank full of food. They always need food, by the way, and we'll get you those links later on how you can contribute to that. But there are just so much good that they do. They have every Tuesday the people that are dealing with the homelessness, which can happen to anybody, by the way. They are able to go there and get a haircut, receive clothing, and really, it's not just about giving them food and go on your way. It's about helping people get rehabilitated. There are some amazing stories. I encourage you to go to their website because you'll see stories of people that were, had drug-related issues, drug and alcohol issues, no place to live, no job. Were just really struggling, and they have a facility where they teach people how to rehab furniture, skills, getting them temporary housing, and then getting them into, until they can get back up on their feet, and then providing them with furniture and clothing and food and continued support until they are back. It's not just about like giving them, what's the phrase? I'm going to say it wrong. Give a man a fish he eats for a day, teach a man to fish he eats for a lifetime.
Yes, you did it right.
Oh my God. So it's along those lines. And I just really love everything about what they're doing. They just opened a second facility in the Brevard area. So we contacted them and said, hey, would you be interested in us doing this? And they have been so amazing to work with. We do this thing with cruise tickets. We're going to get you that link as well. The cruise tickets, we did this really cool thing. I said, first of all, we have sponsorships. I want to take a quick moment.
Give a shout out to the sponsors.
Our sponsors, our presenting sponsor is Susie Carlton from Element Funding. We also have FBC Mortgage, the closing agent, Barry Miller Law, Network Closing Solutions, Provision Law, Minuteman Press, Minion Media, and We Are Winter Garden. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Hold on. It's right here in front of me. I have the poster. Let me make sure. Devore Design, and yeah, that's it. And Empire Financial. Whew, did not want to miss anybody there because they've
got them all.
Well, the fundraising part only raises so much. So the sponsorships really have helped us get closer to our goal. I think we're going to miss our goal of 25,000 this year just because some of the things we would get, like one of our agents, she would get 10 brand new appliances from Whirlpool that we could auction off. That's a huge amount of auction item. But we do have some cool stuff this year. I've got a thing from UCF party package. It'll be tailgating materials, 2 tickets to the game on the 29th. Wow. T-shirts, everything that goes with it. We've got a pack from Bonefish Grill that a dinner for 8 for an adventure dinner for 8. It includes wine, includes all these great things that we're going to be auctioning off. And more importantly, the band's going to be there. Acoustic Joe is the band I've worked with. Ever since I've been in real estate, I've been in with these guys in one way or another, whether it was the top 40 band, the tropical band, and this is the scaled down version. We were actually one of the top convention bands for several years. But the thing is, my friends and family members never get to see me perform because it's all private parties. We would do things at Disney. I performed for George W. Bush's inauguration.
Wow.
It's amazing. The places I've gone and seen, they may be intimate groups of 250, or we're at Busch Gardens for the 4th in front of 10,000 people. Wow. So, and it's an amazing feeling. It is my outlet because doing real estate 24/7 will make anybody crazy.
Yeah, it will.
My outlet. I go and I sing. I get to sing with them and have a good time. And they're like the brothers that I never had in real life. So, and the fact that all of them donate their time to be here for the charity warms my heart. Everybody gets a freebie with the band. We get a freebie every year, and I always use mine. They never use theirs, but I would do it for them. So,
you're right. To tell people what's the best way for them to get tickets. I have a score. Is that the best way? The link
that is the best way. So here's the thing: they don't have to get tickets to come to the event. The event is free. The music is free, but there will be food trucks. You can order some food. There will be silent auctions in the back. There will be raffle tickets to be purchased. What you're seeing on the bottom of the screen is something that we do to supplement our income, which is not our income, but our proceeds for the charity. We sell $100 cruise ticket opportunity. So it's a raffle of 100 tickets. We pull one, and somebody wins a cruise for 4 to 5 nights, depending on which cruise they choose, on Royal Caribbean. And it's for 2 people, value of about $2,100. Wow. And they can upgrade those tickets. They are exterior rooms, so that's good. But you can upgrade the ticket. You can upgrade it to a bigger ship, or a longer cruise, or a bigger bedroom, a suite, whatever you want. But the voucher is good for 2 years. And I think at this point, we've sold 60 tickets.
Wow.
We have 40 left that we have to sell. So we're still kind of under that. But the cool thing is, it's through a company out in California. So they give us the voucher. We still have to pay for the voucher. So we pay $2,100 for the voucher. And then beyond that, anything beyond that is pure profit for the charity. So amazing. We really like selling those tickets and getting people involved. And you don't have to be here to win. You can order your ticket. We'll mail it to you. We'll keep the stub here. And we just basically,
exciting.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's always, I think we're going to sell them out this year, which is good, because that's what, $7,900 for.
Definitely got to go get a ticket.
You better. I'm going to be looking. I can see everybody that buys a ticket.
Oh, then I'm definitely getting a ticket. So I can't say that live and not follow through.
I'll be watching, and I will call you out next time I see you. If you don't. I don't. It's so funny. I don't like asking. I know there are other businesses out there, especially in real estate, that they hit people like you up for money all the time, and I've never been comfortable doing that. But I do. When it comes to charity stuff, I am not bashful. So
good. Me either. I'll ask for anything.
Exactly. If you don't ask, you know what the answer is. The answer is always no.
Always no. All right, my friends. So it is October 19th, Acoustic Sunset. You can find out more information. Where is it? Where are we having it?
It's here at our office at Century 21 Professional Group in Ocoee, off of McGuire Road, 2747 McGuire Road. It starts at 5. You might not want to get here right at 5. People are getting done with work and all that. But the peak time is between 6 and 7:30. The auction runs until 8:15. The band's going to play until 8:30. By the way, the auction is flawless the way we run it. You come in, you scan the QR code, you register yourself with your credit card, and bing, bam, boom, auction's over. You're done. You don't have to go pay anybody. It's all done for you. We're very excited about how high tech it is. But come see the band, because
I'm coming just for that.
You'll never get to see me sing anywhere else. I have a gig on Monday at the Gaylord Palms, but you won't be able to see me because we'll be hidden in some little corner. So I'm excited, though. I'm excited to see some folks, because I think we're really going to pull in a lot more people this year from the general area that we haven't been able to secure before. So I'm excited and nervous to make this change. But I really appreciate you giving me this platform to talk about Matthew's Hope and talk about our event. So thank you for that.
Of course, my honor. It's always my honor to work with my friends on the show. And it's always my honor to try to figure out a way to give back, because a lot of these hyper-local charities, it's been a rough couple of years and continues to be for them. And so anything that we can do with the show or our guests, where we can get more people out or aware of what's going on with that particular charity, is huge. All right, my friend David Dorman, thank you. October 19th, Acoustic Sunset at David's office. It is in the link in the comments below. We're going to give you all that information. Get out and support. Buy one of those cruise raffle tickets like I'm going to do. Give back, and then come out and have a great time. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate